The 40 years of UK membership of the EU have been ones of increasing economic prosperity for Britain. Real incomes have doubled in the last 40 years, and whereas the UK underperformed its continental peers in the time before EU membership, it now outperforms them. And Britain has become a global hub for financial services and increasingly innovation as well. The EU has benefited enormously from having the UK as a member. The UK is traditionally a globally oriented trade and maritime country, and the EU has benefited from these principles being promoted by Britain during its membership. On top of that, since the 1980s, liberalisation and privatisation have been very important in British economic policy, and that has permeated into economic policy in the rest of Europe. Brexit is likely to bring about bad economic policies from a free market perspective. I think we are likely to see reductions in immigration, which has been very beneficial to the UK economy, especially in recent years. And we're also likely to see interventions by the state that hadn't been taking place for more than 40 years. But this is the way the climate of opinion in the UK is moving, and where the EU now is a barrier against that bad economic policy, I think a Brexit would raise the possibility that these things could happen again. Whatever happens in the referendum, it is important that the EU go back to basics. The free movement of goods, capital, services and people has been at the heart of the economic prosperity that Europe has experienced in the last 70 years. So rather than centralization and regulation, what we need is to expand the freedom of people to trade, to move and to deal with each other freely.